maintaining market share, denim for the working wardrobe, and environmentally conscious Web3. That and more on today's episode.
Want to know what's next? For over 2 decades, we've led the world's most influential brands to create the right products at the right time for tomorrow's consumer. This is WGSN's Client Questions Answered.
Hello and welcome to the show where our experts from around the globe unpack your biggest challenges. I'm Carla Bazashi, CEO at WGSN. Let's get to it. Our first question today comes from a food brand who are asking, recently the pressure of developing private labels has been very strong and threatening our market lead. What are our main options to respond and win back market share? For this one, let's head to Frankfurt to hear from Boris Planner, WGSN's Head of Consumer and Market Insight. Over to you, Boris.
Thanks, Carla. That's a great question. And it's a question that will remain relevant for a long time because all grocery retailers are now working hard to make that shift towards more private label that we've been observing in the cost of living crisis, to make that shift permanent, not just temporary. And we're already seeing a lot of additional creativity in the private label segment. And one way for brands to defend their relevance and their market share is to take back the lead on innovation, which in many cases they have allowed to slip out of their hands, and it's gone to startup brands and to some industry-leading private label programs. So innovation is very important, but innovation must be meaningful. It must be meaningful to a consumer who lives in a market that increasingly looks like a moving target because the swings in consumer sentiments have been frequent and sudden. So this ability to anticipate consumer trends and then catch them early on in a fluid market, that is a key characteristic for brands that want to innovate fast and in a relevant manner.
Amazing, thanks Boris. Our next question comes from a client asking, post-pandemic, what role does denim play in the working women's wardrobe? For this, we're heading to Los Angeles to hear from Susie Drafen, our senior denim strategist. Over to you, Susie.
Denim has traditionally been used to casualize outfits. However, post-pandemic, we're also seeing it take on this smarter role. We see this in the slow but steady rise of denim tailoring coming through in the catwalks, from denim blazers and coats to waistcoats, but also in the streamlined silhouettes and clean washes that lend a polished edge to classy jeanswear pieces. Denim is also being spliced together with tailoring fabrics to create hybrid items with a more elevated look, and denim on denim styling, or double denim if you will, is no longer considered the faux pas that it once was. A tailored denim blazer and a jean can be worn together, which capitalizes on business casual looks, but also the denim matching sets trends. But it can also be worn back and mixed with consumers' existing wardrobe staples, offering greater flexibility, versatility, and greater value per wear, which is a key consumer consideration.
Brilliant, thank you, Susie. Look out for our fashion team's collection reviews on denim to discover the key items and wash and finish trends for every season. Our final question for today comes from a client asking, how can Web3 technologies help build an environmentally conscious world? Let's head to New York to hear from Maxine Apolito, our trend researcher for tech. Take it away, Maxine.
Web3 is said to be the next version of the internet, and this internet will integrate both blockchain and cryptocurrencies to create a decentralized ecosystem for its users. With Web3, you'll find new system infrastructures that is democratizing the power industry toward building on environmentally conscious methods, moving away from proof of work as the waste generator to proof of stake, which uses a reduction of 99.95% in total energy usage. In simple terms, these two pillars are the methods used to achieve agreement, trust, and security across a decentralized computer network. The global Web3 market size reached $3.2 billion in 2021 and is expected to reach $81.5 billion in 2030. You can see why the infrastructure is so important now and why building on a sustainable system will be the key differentiator for Web3's success.
Great insight, Maxine. Thank you. If you want to find out more about how brands can use decentralized systems to aid sustainability, check out our report on the future of consumer tech 2030. That's it for this week. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like answered, please pop them in the comments box for our team. I'm Carla Bazashi, and I'll see you next time.